Hello and welcome to Acoustic Review. My name is Ben Morgan Brown and today I'm looking at the T6 amplifier from Tanglewood. A 60 watt combo amplifier with an 8-inch speaker, the T6 has two channels with independent EQ and gain controls. Channel 1 has a 1/4 inch jack input, whereas Channel 2 has a combo jack and XLR balanced input. Built-in digital effects include a hall and plate reverb, chorus and delay, and an external effects loop is also included. The amp features a line out, headphone out and balanced DI out on the rear, as well as a stereo aux in and a 1/8 inch MP3 input. Shipping with a padded carry bag, the T6 has an RRP of £599. For the purpose of this review, I'm playing my Martin OM with a K&K Pure Mini fitted, and we're recording via the DI out. So let's have another listen and then please join me afterwards for my thoughts. Given that the T6 is closely following the design form of a certain German acoustic amplifier brand, I wasn't that surprised by what I found when opening the T6 shipping box. It's slightly bigger than I was expecting, and this extra bulk adds a bit more weight, but it's a perfectly portable amp that comes in a very adequate bag. The build quality seems good, although I'd prefer to see something a bit sturdier than the plastic in and out jacks. All the knobs and switches work smoothly and everything is clearly laid out. I think most players could plug straight in and be able to dial in the tone without too much fuss. The K&K in my guitar does kick out quite a bit of low end, and in comparison to other amps of this size and power, I felt the T6 also has a bass dominated tone, so I did find that I had to turn the bass down a bit to get the clarity I was after. Having said that, it sounded good and fat even at this setting, so if you have a pickup that's lacking in low end, that extra bass would be very welcome. The contour switch made an immediate difference to the mid-range, removing some mud as well as some of the harsher upper mid frequencies, and I can certainly see it being a useful quick fix for a poor sounding venue. The mid frequency seems to be centred around a sensible frequency and is capable of taming the mids or pushing them forward a bit without getting too extreme. And likewise, the treble control has a nice range and added a welcome bit of sparkle to the top end of my K&K. The effects section was a little bit of a mixed bag. The hall setting, whilst nice in tone, felt a bit too spacey for me, whereas the plate setting was just a bit too short on the decay. Something in the middle of the two would have been my preferred option. The chorus is musical, if a bit extreme at high levels, but the delay setting didn't really work for me. With no control over the time of the delay, it's virtually useless in my opinion. That aside, there's very little to fault when it comes to the tone, and plugging in my full gigging setup, which makes use of an external preamp and blends an internal microphone with my K&K, I was happy with the T6's ability to convey the full tone. At £599, the T6 is very competitively priced, and I think it compares favourably to amplifiers costing significantly more. If you're a singer-songwriter or guitarist looking for an amp that can cover small to medium low volume venues, and if you want a bit of consistency of your onstage sound, then the T6 offers an affordable alternative. The sound is perhaps not quite as refined as some of the higher priced options out there, but the T6 delivers a very good sound and a good set of features at a working musician friendly price point. I hope you've enjoyed this video from Acoustic Review. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be kept up to date when we post new videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.